Alright, welcome back to Marchmad Hare Plays Outer Wilds. I'm just starting where I left off last time. Um, yeah, okay, we are going to immediately check our log, and I think that there's going to be a lot that it has to say for us, or say to us. Quantum Moon Locator? Oh, that's been a bit. Oh, we have a lot to look at. Less than I expected, actually. Let's start up here. Figure out what we're looking at. Quantum Moon Locator. A Nomai device created to... And it'll be good to look over this stuff to kind of refresh ourselves of places we've been a long time ago. It's been like a week since I've last seen this. A Nomai device created to track the Quantum Moon's location. The Nomai hypothesized that the Quantum Moon might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. The Quantum Moon travels to a total of 5 locations. Okay. 6th location. The Quantum Moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown 6th location. Yeah, that's why we kind of decided that I wasn't going to be able to do my maneuver that I was hoping to do to pull off looking at all the other places the Quantum Moon could go as I sink down into the Quantum Moon to prevent it from going anywhere else. If it's going to some other 6th location, I'm not going to be able to do that. So, the Nomion Ember Twin observed a moon that would disappear when no one was watching. Yeah. Okay, what else do we got? Okay, we've got a bunch of green exclamation points here. Where are they all originating from? Okay, let's start here. High Energy Lab. The Ash Twin project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with large solar panels on Ember Twin's equator. We may have seen this. I think we did see this, actually. The High Energy Lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. Yeah, it was. Okay. Whitehole Station. The experiments at the High Energy Lab were based on extraordinary findings from the Whitehole Station. I've heard about this Whitehole Station a couple of different times, but I don't remember, and I don't know what it refers to. The Tarajan, the Ash Twin. Oh! Oh, you know what? I bet the Whitehole Station... Well, I don't know about the Whitehole Station, but they're talking about a white hole? I'm thinking it's the neutron star, or what I've been calling the neutron star. Oh, that warrants exploration. Immediate exploration, in my mind. We're gonna have to take a look at that. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. The Nomai built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported its construction. Yeah. And I was thinking that there was some sort of schism between these Nomai about building the Sun Station, and that there was some sort of feud, and it seemed like there was some sort of bickering between that was going on between some different people, and some of people on Giant's Deep were concerned that the people who were operating the orbital probe cannon were going to misuse it and possibly fire it at somebody or use it in order to as a weapon, maybe. Okay. It all seems to be leading there, though. Let's start here, because that seems to be where the arrows are coming from. Chert has set up their astronomy gear on the north pole of Ember Twin. Chert has spotted an unusually high number of supernova recently. All of the stars in the universe are dying, including our sun. The stars are simply dying from old age. Apparently they're much older than we realized. Chert has become catatonic in response to our sun's imminent death. Yeah. So whatever this problem is, it's affecting, like, everything, not just our sun. So this isn't a problem that we can resolve immediately, it seems. Or through something only acting on local scales. Whatever these Nomai did, there's something's been happening that has gradually been increasing in power over the past however long it's been. First of all, long enough to start launching probes, several probes over and over again, and eventually to the point where they have launched probes so powerfully that it's broken up the orbital probe cannon. And whatever is powering the probe cannon, I'm guessing it's continuing to ramp up its power, or would if we weren't resetting the time loop. But I'm guessing that these, like, it's like an exponential process, and where basically these, 25 minutes or so that we've had in our loop is basically the end of this sort of exponential process where the power is affecting everything in the universe at this point. I don't know. This is just, I'm just spitballing at this point, but that's my best guess. And we've got to figure out whatever they're using to power the orbital probe cannon and shut it down. Possibly the sun station too. I bet they're both being powered by the same thing. And whatever the source of the power is needs to be shut down. My guess is whatever the source of the power is also what's been causing a whole lot of other issues in this solar system. Like, we have a planet that just basically exploded and has had chunks of it landing all over the solar system, this being the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble is. We have something's going on with Ash and Ember Twin moving sand all over the place, and because that's not something planets normally do. There's some weird power source that's really messing things up in this solar system. Okay. Escape pod 2. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. Yeah. And this vessel being a ship that the Nomai used. Although, I'm now wondering... No, okay. I'm wondering if the Nomai originated someplace else and came to our solar system, or if they started in our solar system and tried to go someplace else. And it's not obvious. And I guess the most intuitive explanation would be that they started here and they tried to escape somehow, but ended up in the spooky space inside these bramble seeds, possibly trying to escape their own source of destruction. Okay. Anglerfish fossil. No, my children used to play a game here. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak across to the other side. Right, and I think the whole gist of this, I think, is just to emphasize that the anglerfish are blind sort of mechanic, which we have used to our advantage at this point. The real adult, the blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adult Nomai was delighted to see the children incorporate their research into the game's rules. There's more to explore here, which makes sense. But we're not going to be able to see it this time because we're already 10 minutes into the loop. Exploring Ember Twin is something we need to do at the beginning of the loop. And Nomai City built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. Okay. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several Nomai opposed its construction, arguing that failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. Okay, yes. This is what's going on here. They built something. There was a schism. They tried to build something to power their Ash Twin project and all their other projects like the orbital probe cannon. It didn't work, but it has been very, very slowly increasing its power over the years until now it's good. We get like a final burst, I think, is basically what I'm getting from this. Okay, sun station. Is there anything we haven't looked at? There's a lot of question marks on here that we need to fill out. The Nomai created warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to the Ash Twin. Everything seems to revolve around powering this Ash Twin project. Okay. I don't know what they mean by warp cores, unless they're talking about the things that we use to move our scouts. Was there anything over here that also needed to be seen? Just a whole bunch of question marks, really. Huh. Okay. I feel like maybe I'm really curious about this white hole station and whether or not what I've been calling the neutron star is a white hole or not. It seems like the most obvious place to be. Man, this is a picture here. If I line this up right, we should get like 3 different... Oh, I thought it was on the... What? This planet is like see-through. There's like whole chunks of this planet missing. Like not even on the surface, like the whole planet is missing. I could just like fly right down there. What is this? Oh, don't like that. I think we just moved through a wormhole right there. I think that was just a wormhole. Because that was a black hole, like in the center of that planet. And this is a white hole. How many different mysteries? Just insane. Oh, look at that. It's just completely warped. I am just... I have no words, really. This is just... I've never gone through a wormhole in a game before. This is an experience. This is definitely something I can explore. Okay, I'm gonna have to process things at some point, but let's explore what we can of this. Yeah, I thought this might let me stick to it. That's just crazy how this warps the light. That's just impressive purely from developmental, I guess, or like a rendering perspective. Man, this game is just something else, I tell you what. Oh, don't overshoot that. Wow. There's just like a new source of awe around every single corner. There really is. Welcome to the White Hole Station. Here it is. Here's our White Hole Station. We didn't get here the way we expected to, but here we are. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. I'm just marveling at the design, I guess. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Warp tower. This can return me to Brittle Hollow. I don't see anything. I can't tell if it's rotating or not. Warp platform. Is this a warp platform? This is what they were talking about. This is what they were talking about on the Ash Twin. These are the Ash Twin towers. These are warp towers. The whole thing. They're modeled off of this station. This station can apparently warp me somewhere. Hang on, let me see what's down here. I hear the music. Okay, you... Now we're rotating. Okay, hang on. Hang on, I've got to actually test this. I need to see if this is going to work. Wait, what's this? Do I have a place to put this in? Do I have a place to put this in? I have no place to put this in. Okay, well, I'll have to remember this is here. Oh, did I miss it? I think I missed it. Yeah, it looks like this is when it's aligned, and it's going to be when it's right overhead, and it's going to be... I'm just going to completely miss it. That's the white hole there. I'm just looking in the completely wrong direction. Oh, that is disappointing. I'm going to have to come back here immediately. Wow. There's just something new around every corner. Something completely new. Not just for this game, but for any games I've played in general. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to end the episode here. Wow. Man, I'm gonna have to think about this. Alright, thanks for watching.